got about a wave of CS advantage here against Ori, so as expected. And the TA versus Puck matchup, favoring that of Quinn and allowing Quinn to use this lane dominance, this aggression that he's been able to exert many times here.
And they will be able to get DY. Okay.
They will. It's a little out of position, DY. It's not an easy two heroes to lane again.
And this is a full wave deny, though. PYW is going to be able to get the pull. That's why we saw them trying to take advantage of that. And they're going to pressure the tower here, since it is a siege wave. They will have this double wave under the tower with the skeletons. They're looking for another.
Straight over towards PYW. He's looking pretty dead here, surrounded and trapped by the skeletons of Yawar. They'll take the kill. And obviously, eyes over towards the mid. Quinn, he is definitely on track to pop off. The CS continuing to fly in. There's no slowing down at this TA so far as Quinn. He's going to hit some very fast timings this game. Mid, they want to punish.
Making the move.
They're getting aggressive. They brought the two supports in. Quinn with the jump. He's coming over. Can they save Quinn? Quinn, got to get the bugger off him, and he's able to do so. Quinn's away. MSS in with a combo. PYW is ticking down into Leslau as the return fire from Quincy Crew. The team in a solid deny from Ori will stop PYW from going down and giving the bonus over towards Quincy Crew.
They're so ready for these moves, though. Quincy Crew's playing this early game absolutely perfect. 3K lead already. Yawar takes top tower. The TP by Leslau, he didn't have a point in Poison Nova, but instantly, when he TPs, puts a point in it, and they look for counterback. But now MSS maybe steps up too far. He's going to get dove by 4.
We're trying to soak up some XP in action here. Not going to get it. Heavy presence around the 4 members of VICI Gaming.
But look at this. Yawar and LOA rotating around. Level 6 on the Wraith King, too.
See what Yawar can lead into. And he's going to walk into the 3 of them. He's going to start things off onto DY. LOA in the cask over. Looks for the bounce, but Ori's able to break it here with a phase shift. In fact, Ori's looking to now turn. Gets in on top of LOA. They've got the stroke damage to follow up. Quinn trying to get the hits in onto Ori, but he's held back by the Dragon Tail of Old 11. As Ori's able to jump back to safety, Quincy Crew, they'll turn their attention over towards finishing PYW as well as they get the 2 supports. The rest of VICI Gaming having to back off. Old 11 will get caught by the trap slow. Doesn't have 3 points in Dragon Spell, but with the 4 of them heading in, they could look to threaten. MSS will try and get the toss back. Isn't going to be able to find him. Actually ends up just tossing Quinn back instead. The Dream Cores drop down. Free fire in. LOA actually able to step to the side. Will manage to dodge that. They turn towards Ori. Ori's going to die for his effort there. As the puck goes down as well, VICI Gaming, they've got to step back. Yawar and Quinn continuing to push it incredibly aggressively here. Old 11 is hiding in the trees. MSS, he's got the catch onto the AA. Runs down DY in with a combo. Quinn hits him hard as he takes out the Ancient Apparition. Quincy Crew, they'll take this fight.
VICI's trying to make something happen. Spectre does have Haunt available. 11 minutes in. It's late, though. He just put a point in it. They're heavily on the back foot right now. They have to find something. Yeah, they have to find a big kill.
Let's see if they can do it here. As you said, with the Dream Coil in the Haunt, will they have the damage to threaten Quinn? Will there be backup coming over in time from Quincy Crew? They're going to look towards him. Coil's down. Blast is flying in. It's going to connect. In with the Haunt. They jump straight over towards Quinn. The TA in trouble. The backup's coming in. Quinn with the meld. He's stepping away, but the final hit comes in from PYW. They take down Quinn. They're going to lose Ori for it. Maybe more Poyo. His TP's cancelled as you see with the Ray Fire Blast. They'll be able to take down 2 cores there in return for losing Quinn. Right, the vessel charged down upon him, but nothing to allow them to continue to dive the tower. So VICI Gaming, they'll be able to head back, keep safe. Ori has Dream Core back up in 10 seconds if they want to try and take a fight once more, VICI Gaming.
They're contesting the stack.
They certainly do. They just charge straight in. They're in with the Avalanche, hand the toss straight away onto Ori. Ori jumps in with the Waning Rift. He's trying to get away, but he's going to tick down to the vessel. That's Ori gone. Also able to find DY in the backlines there, Quinn.
And yeah, I think the next biggest thing is eyes on PYW for VICI for having a comeback. Besides all their combo plays that they can do, his Aghanims is going to be huge.
I mean, yeah, PYW
he's won so many games with it.
It really can. They get a huge jump here. They found Quinn.
It's a big one.
Straight in onto the TA. Quinn is going to try and hide with him out, but they got the detection down. They take out Quinn. See if they can get more out of this. Poyo trying to step away. Slow down Yawar with the trap, but Yawar and MSS, they're in on top of Poyo. They'll still manage to bring him down. Leslau takes down PYW. Ori is going for the TP out and will make it out as they can't close in upon him. Obviously, Ori with the tough times he's had, he's just still trying to struggle towards that first real item, really, the Blink Dagger. 15 minutes in 1,500 gold. It's not been an easy game for him at all. Pure catch-up game. I mean, out of the 3 cores, it's Old 11 that's at the top. But even then, his net worth, it's in this Blink Dagger. They're going to have the setup with the Death Ward down. Is he going to be enough damage with the Maledict? It looks like it should be here. He looks very, very dead here. One more tick at the Maledict. Poyo, he's gone. Over towards mid at the same time. VICI Gaming, they're trying to get a hit onto MSS. They do get the Soulbind and Ice Blast set up. Dream Court down as well. The burst through MSS. OD11 having to step away from the damage of Quinn with this death. So Ori's trying for the TP out. Oh, he's going to make it back to base. So this group, I think it's going to be enough damage. I get Leslau. It's too much damage with the Vessel. The poison coming out from Leslau. It doesn't matter if you're in the fountain, that reduced regeneration.
Now into Roche Pit, as we've mentioned, with that Desolator finished up. This is going to give them the Radiance and that Aegis advantage. 9k gold lead, 16 minutes. Picture perfect game so far for Quincy Crew.
The concept that allows VICI Gaming to hold the base, buy time for Spectre, for Poyoyo to somehow build up. So I think at the moment, that the biggest priority for VICI Gaming is protecting PYW, getting his Ags far.
Agreed. Absolutely. They're running in right now, MSS. They get a ward down right on top of him, but Quincy are hasted with a DD.
Radiant's bottom tower.
To Quinn. As PYW is going to go for the TP out. Quinn with the DD popped. It's not quite enough damage. PYW will manage to TP out. Meanwhile, over towards the mid, Poyoyo's out alone. I mean, this is obviously too much damage for Poyoyo to ever dream of outliving. As caught on his own there.
Mid wave is cut. Ori did already take out that wave, but there's a top wave coming in. But they do want to address, I do think at least, some of these side lanes here. Poyo is starting to get a bit of farm here, and they do have good ways to deep push. That's the thing about Grimstroke. Quinn?
You're going to get the jump on Quinn. I'll take him out once. But this Aegis respawn time will be there for the rest of Quincy Crew to swing over and provide backup if VICI Gaming commit again. They won't.
Don't force the issue into the base right now. Just wait for that second Roche. That's your big timing to be able to end the game before VICI is able to do anything. So just keep chilling out. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. Don't overcompensate for any of these moves, any creep cutters like the puck. Just hunt him with like 2 or 3.
I'm going to look out for Ori here. I'm going to look for the toss back. All but MSS. He's going to be held back by the Dream Coil. Ori needing to hold back that sign as he knows the MSS is going to continue to chase. LOA still looking for the wraparound here onto Ori. But there's a lot of backup here, and LOA steps forward. It'll be a little too far as they will turn, they'll punish him. As MSS toss back, still be able to find the toss back. Quinn, he has another DD rune. OD11's got to run. The damage from this TA is too much. The Dragon Knight gets cut down. Yawar just charges in, Spectre's out. As that's both cores gone. VICI Gaming, they do have a buyback on Poyo, but they're not really going to want to do so. He's got Horn in 10 seconds. But already, Quincy just taking this mid set of rack.
Those 2 pickoffs are huge. They immediately just kill that Grimstroke Ags, the portrait. They tip him. This game might just be completely over.
They just overrun you completely. We're just 23 minutes in. A Rax has been taken, 20 to 6, 15k. There's just no sign of slowing down here from Quincy Crew. There's no stopping. Smoke up. There's a smoke from VICI Gaming. They're heading out. Yawar, he's going to present himself. More than happy to be jumped here. It's Quincy Crew. I think they'll be happy to take this fight. MSS is in with a jump from the side. He's caught the 3 of them here with the Avalanche. OD11, he's going to be out of action. Yawar comes in, slams in down with a big crit. The cast bounces perfectly over towards Ori. Ori's trying to get out with the orb. It's going to be ticking down pretty low here. See if he's actually able to live. He's not. MSS in with another toss. Another catch hit from the Tiny as MSS takes out Ori. GY goes down. GG is called 24 minutes in as Quincy Crew completely dominate VICI Gaming in this game 1.
That was flawless execution by Quincy Crew. That was great. I love watching when I get to see like these one-position players of Wraith King just playing super aggressive around the map. We do have tempo that was set really quickly by Quincy Crew in the last game. VICI seemed to go with a new approach here. Crystal Maiden and an absolutely new hero, Owen, that has not been played in the tournament, Weaver. Yeah, last game they were already, what, like 2k plus gold behind? I think it was 3k gold lead at 9 minutes for Quincy, so definitely weathering the storm this time. Definitely having a much better response versus this early aggressive draft. MSS, he steps up too far.
They actually get PYW. He's able to hold back Quinn. Quinn can't get him for the final hit onto the CM as PYW is going to be fine. This time round, he's going to be back on track, hitting the quick timings. He sits top net worth. Played the lane perfectly. MSS will be able to take away the arcane rune from it. He's top lane Leslau. Kind of aggressive onto OD11. He's got the 5 stacks of napalm, but the backup's coming in. Poyoyo swinging in with the TP and DY chasing down the Batrider as Leslau, he'll get taken out. Poyoyo seizing the opportunity to make these aggressive rotations.
Like that Veno controls so many extra things of damage control. It also controls map control because you put these plague wards all over the place and then it allows Yawar to do whatever he wants. And Yawar is just He's off to a slow start, so it feels like it's not going to be what they want to do the same approach, but they just can't because they don't have the same type of hero. So ET is not a witch doctor either. It's an ET who needs his teammates to have a good start for him to do anything as Leslau.
It's DY. Very nicely set up on the high ground there. Leslau steps into the combo, standing there on the high ground, and VICI Gaming taking full control here at the jungle of QUINCY crew. Now ready to smoke up, go for more. Ori leading the charge. He has that blink. He gets the
He's
jump
so strong
stun.
right now.
Going to be a dead hero. You know, 5 seconds, Ice Blast is going to be back up. Keep good position on the high ground. Outside, MSS will get caught on the low ground. Maybe times for a turnaround here for QUINCY crew. They're in with the stop. PYW's gone. Yawar, he's in onto DY. They take out the 2 supports. QUINCY crew, they're going to look to try and push on and make the most out of this. They're charging down Ori. Ori's still rather tanky. They'll let the DKB in on the side. You have Old Lemon coming in. Starting to look towards Leslau, but Leslau with a great knockback with the flame breaking the lasso. He has the lockdown. A 3rd kill for Quinn. As QUINCY crew bring together an incredible movement there.
Weaver was picked just because there is that Bat Rider, just because there is that limited disable on the side of QUINCY. As Poyoyo will evade the stomp, so it should be fine. Leslau looking for an opportunity.
He's going to go over the lasso. TP's coming in. On massive from VICI Gaming, as that's not going to work out for Leslau.
He's like, okay, you know what? This CM is alone. And then, nope, the DK is still just babysitting a CM, which I can't blame Leslau for trying to go for the kill. Like, who's going to babysit a CM like that?
VICI Gaming smart. They want to get more done with this Elder Dragon Ball. Old Levin jumping in onto Quinn. He has got the Desolator coming out. Get the Dragon Tail stun off onto him. Quinn getting blown up completely. The Ice Blast laid down on the TA. Quinn's got a big splitter out onto the 3 of them. But is there any damage follow-up from QUINCY crew? It doesn't look like it. Leslau's gone. Yawar's out the first time. VICI Gaming, they're going to look to set up a second, take him down a second time without any difficulty whatsoever. VICI Gaming very quick to make moves after stopping Leslau from getting to any action up top.
Leslau just respawned. Look, he botches in under this creep and just dies instantly. So they buy a blink dagger on the Wraith King. They're starting to recognize that they don't really have the setup to start fights. It's really just VICI who's always going to be able to do them themselves, unless VICI's just totally out of position. Nice play by MSS. 4-step onto the Centaur to stop PYW.
Quinn, he's trying to make his way back to safety, but the Dragon Tail and the Ice Blast is in again. They're able to blow up Quinn. Old Levin, he's able to seek out more here by the looks of it as he charges up towards Yawar. Yawar reincarnates still on very long cooldown. 2 core kills yet again here for VICI Gaming.
The kill on a DK is if they grab him and pull him totally out of position. And even then, it's pretty difficult to kill Orion under those circumstances. As in Tarosh, I really feel like QUINCY crew has to contest this. Yeah.
Yeah. They lose this Roshan. You know VICI's going to be coming for some towers. Oh, well, okay. They're going to lose Roshan then. Quinn's out. 50 seconds. Caught out to the side. They might catch more of VICI. And charging down Leslau trying to get it away. As Leslau, he's out, but yet with TA down.
Avoid the stop.
There we have
back
it.
into
VICI Gaming. Aegis into the hands of Poyoyo. I mean, you're saying already with the Lincolns, they can't really catch and kill him.
And then you just start to get suffocated off the map. And you see the itemization coming out. I believe it was Lacoste who was saying it on the panel. Kaya Sange on this Timbersaw, if he wants to go for some disassembled Bloodstone into Halberd, he can do that. And it's really starting to feel like QUINCY crew has no damage.
And look at this jump! Straight up to the high ground here. We're going to see Ori try and commit. We will see the counterplay from Leslau with the lasso. But they've lost the ET. BKB's out, taking a lot of damage here. Ori, he's actually going to die for this.
Wow.
That is not overextension. That's going to hurt. That's the DK down for a full minute. See if QUINCY crew can get anything more out of this. As we're going to have Old Lemon get back in aggressive action. Goes straight in over towards Leslau. Poyoyo's heading over with the Shikuchi. Leslau, can he get himself up to the high ground with the Firefly Camp? But the damage is done. Poyoyo takes down the bat.
The Maelstrom proc. Old Levin.
Quinn still trying to poke him. No, BKB's on cooldown. Quinn gonna get back up to the high ground. Refraction is back up. Old 11 getting in under the tier 4s. We see Yawar charging over towards DY. Old 11's going to turn his attention back over towards Yawar. Yawar has got the reincarnation. Continue to fight to these tier 2s. They'll bring down Yawar. The once Poyoyo will get the time lapse off. Trap slow, but the Ray Fire Blast already used. They're not going to have any further control for Poyoyo, and he still has that Aegis. So go QUINCY crew. Looking for these pickoffs. They know during the downtime from VICI Gaming, with the confidence and lead that VICI have, they will be playing the map rather split up.
Look at DY circled the whole area up there. He's probably telling Ori, get out of there. That's probably where they're going to look to make their next move.
He might be telling that. I don't know if Ori's hearing it. As they get him with the jump, that's already gone again. Another big kill onto the DK. Will give Quincy Crew a little bit of something that if they continue to get more at this, it's going to render the team fight almost impossible for Quincy Crew. Quincy Crew are going to try and get the jump themselves. They'll smoke up.
So sneaky.
Sweeping into the jungle of VICI Gaming. I mean, both teams are going to miss each other completely here. And he's ended up with VICI Gaming sort of being on the high ground. They're going to try and sneak the Roche. They get away with this? I don't think so. We'll see over to the side. Ori's coming. He's going to put the BKB. Yawar as well. Head straight over towards PYW. Trying to get rid of the CM, but PYW is able to get the BKB and the full staff off. He's up to the high ground and he's away. A turn over towards Ori, but the Dragon Tail stones in on the Quinn. He hasn't put his BKB yet. They'll force him over towards the pit, trying to keep Quinn safe. We'll turn with the Melted. Now put the BKB. Jump over the lasso. They've looked down Poyoyo. Lodosor's going to be fronted under Poyoyo. Poyoyo's fine. He's able to get the time lapse off. The stomp will catch him. It doesn't matter. Poyoyo's still good to go. Turns over towards Quinn. Quinn turns with the Melted. They brought Yawar down once. They'll be able to take him out a second time. Poyoyo gets the double, gets out of there. ET gets cut down by the Chakram. 4 down. They'll find MSS as well. It's going to be a full team wipe here by VICI Gaming. As with that in the bag, they'll take the Roche for themselves as well as VICI Gaming with a full crisp cleanup there. This Aegis Weaver. Jeez, DK, what on earth do you do about these heroes if you're Quincy Crew?
He's got an axe coming
the
out
barracks.
Has fallen.
Pushing in for a second set of racks. What's the response here from Quincy Crew? Dubois really doesn't want to head back until he's managed to pick up that plate mail. The damage it's being done to the racks, as with the aggression and power that this Black Dragon holds.
They just have to watch their base get sieged. Still no AC. They're going for the big wraparound. They have to get through these super tanky cores, take out the supports at the very least.
What they do, they're going to throw everything down on a PYW. They want to get rid of this CM and they'll be able to do so. That's PYW down. They'll turn over towards Ori, but the BKB's up. Stomp will catch on to both Poyoyo and Old 11. Quinn pushing in, and if they've got the damage to throw in Old 11, they don't. He'll put the Bloodstone, start to heal up. Yawar forced back up to the high ground. Quinn also able to get back. Still holding on to the BKB charge here, Quinn. Turn with the Raid 5 blast onto Old 11. Old 11 puts the Chakram off onto Yawar. He's able to cut him down the once. Now looks over towards Quinn, disarms him here with the halberd. Yawar, he's going to get blown up immediately a second time there with the Ice Blast coming crashing down upon him. Quinn will put the BKB in, but Poyo's in with the control, the damage with this Skadi. He's just cleaning them up, pushing Quincy Crew back to base. GG is called. This game 2, VICI Gaming coming in with a fantastic change to the strategy after what we saw from them in game 1. They sort of read the way the Quincy Crew wants to play Dota 2 from the first game, and their response to it here in this second game. VICI Gaming, though, I like the approach here with the Deucer. I think they've got a fantastic lineup to sort of be able to build around and protect their Deucer, buffer up.
Trying to make sure that they can block the pull too, but won't be able to. Sentry Ward instantly taken out from PYW. I do think they want to be able to give some help to Leslau. Even though he's a fast hero like Death Prophet, DY's, the harassment will start to build up from Ench. And once she gets a creep, it's going to be problematic for Leslau. Top.
No, if they've got enough, it's close. They do.
Got him.
A very nice first strike there from Quincy Crew. Quincy Crew, they'll be okay themselves. They're not quite able to get that kill onto Medusa. PYW doing a good job of staying around in the area, making sure that even with the 3 of them, they don't have enough tools to take him out. Bottom lane, got the setup on a Leslau in with the Centaur. Leslau, he's out of siphons. That was his last one gone here, and with that in mind, there's no more sustain for him. Old 11 slides across with the chain, cuts him down.
They're glyphing the wave too. They're keeping the siege going.
We'll see if they have TPs at the ready, but now with the 6 hit on Old 11, they're going to collapse on Leslau immediately. There's Leslau. See how much this Siphons are going to do to keep him alive. He's got another one in a few seconds.
He looks pretty
Still, definitely struggling against these 2 of them. He's trying to dance around them, but he can't get away. As a second kill, this bottom lane just proving to be a bit of a death trap for him. At the same time, top, PYW and Poyoyo. They run down Yawar as VICI Gaming getting huge core kills here.
Incredibly difficult for them to ever make aggressive moves onto the Medusa. Because if you start losing these towers so early, it starts to become obvious if you are making moves because the creep waves will dictate and show where you are on the map. Mid, Quinn.
See the setup on a Quinn. And he's got enough mana there for the step up to the high ground. He makes it away.
Ooh, free courier.
Oh. Bringing some back up top. Brings the blood right. Leslau's coming over with the ghost. He's ready to try and fight this. The other way will go down, but Leslau could have a nice bit of a cleanup here. Take out PYW. He's going to charge over towards Poyoyo with the point in the stone gaze. Leslau's got to keep his distance. The backup as well there from Ori. Trying to stop them from diving in onto the Medusa. Poyo is out of mana. Yawar not quite hitting the 6 though. They'll bring more firepower up to the top lane here. Quincy Crew, the CCNC, he's ready to join Yawar. He'll drop the blood bright, but the 3 of them surround him. Yawar, he's got to be careful. Les now charging in to push them away. Yawar will be saved. Quinn for his target and chasing down DY. DY's a little too speedy. One astral step available from Quinn. It wouldn't be enough to chase him. He's going to look for the bigger kills instead. Straight over towards Poyo. Quinn, has he got enough to finish off this Deucer? Another step in. Quinn, he really needs this kill and he's going to get it. Quinn will take down Poyo. He's ready to swing back over towards Moore. Comes in with a big jump of the dissimilate. Ori getting taken out. Look, we'll get the tornado down. Gets taken down though. Quinn out of mana, trying to run, but the damage is done from VICI Gaming. Yawar looking towards PYW. PYW up to the high ground, healing up as they'll keep him alive. Yawar's got to step back. Old Lemon's silence about to come to an end in a minute. Chakram off the mark. The timber chain, it isn't. Old Lemon comes crashing through, brings down Yawar, and he's going to look towards MSS as well as they surround the Wyvern. VICI Gaming, they may have lost a couple of cores, but they'll hit back hard and take a fair few cores themselves there. Old 11 cleaning up in style.
Old 11, 4-0-1, top of net worth. Now starting to pressure top tower. Siege wave is coming over Yawar. Yawar wants to try to stop this push, but he has to be careful himself. He's going to go for Old 11 too. The TP, they get the cancel.
They should have him in. Multiple ways to put an end to that TP attempt. Very necessary kill there for Quincy Crew. They've got to shut down Old 11 as he is really starting to take over the game. Quincy Crew
instant smoke.
Will be able to deal with him. They know they want to play it fast. Quinn, he's constantly going to be looking for action. He doesn't want to be hitting creeps. He wants to be hitting heroes.
They have to punish some of this greed. Ori.
Quick setup, Quinn. Perfect catch. Straight in with the step and the remnant. Blow up Ori. Let's see who they catch here. Quinn. Cleaning up the small camp. MSS LOA, Leslau, they're ready to try and come in from the side. It's already Quinn's been spotted by Old 11. LOA's trying to charge in over towards Poyo, but Poyo is able to step out to the side. PYW in with the primal split. LOA, he's been left behind. The Lion will fall. The tornado grab onto Leslau. They're chasing down the DP. They're throwing him up, buying time for VICI Gaming to come in, surround him. As VICI Gaming prepared there for Quincy Crew's attempts to make a move.
He's so big already, level 14, and it's not a good core versus core matchup either, especially as a Bloodseeker who's not ahead. If you're a Medusa and you're able to get this type of start in the game, it's very hard to recover on Quincy. MSS in position for a curse.
See what they can do. They'll stop the rupture on a Poyo. Catch him with a stun, keeping him in the blood bright. And committing when the Mancer's up and ready to turn. Yawar, he's got to step back. The curse will hold back PYW, but Yawar, he's still dying to the damage from DY. His impetus from the side. That's Yawar gone. Leslau, so going to charge him the exorcism. Quinn jumps in with the 2-man astral step over with the dissimilate towards PYW. But Leslau, he's just dying into the right clicks of Poyo. As Poyo already turned over towards the Death Prophet. Leslau will fall. It's 3 dead on Quincy Crew. Quinn looking towards Poyo. In with the dissimilate. Can he burst him in time? No, Poyo with the wand. He's fine. Pops the wand. Poyo's away. They lose 4 on Quincy Crew, just the 2 on VICI Gaming. Maybe they're going to lose 5, in fact, here, Quincy, as VICI Gaming have the grab onto MSS, as Ori leads him with the tornado. MSS trying to hide in the trees, but Old Lem's able to clear them out with the chakram. They'll get the full team wipe here, VICI Gaming.
Quincy Crew needs to win the next fight, or I think this game just might already be over.
Yo. I see Quinn with the setup. This could be a good catch if they can take him down before backup comes in. The silence off. Is there any help in time? Poyo, he's able to get the stone gaze off. He's off to the side. They heal up the chop. It's not enough. They'll bring him down. Quincy Crew, they can get more out of this. This will be huge. They've got the setup onto PYW. Curse into the blood bright. Remnant off the mark. PYW is able to step out of the side. He's still able to put the primal splits. They're going to try and fight without their Deucer here, VICI Gaming. Let's see if they're strong enough to do so. Leslau, brought down low by the impetuses. They're trying to come in, and Leslau still alive. Old 11 caught in the blood bright. They bring down the timber saw. A 3rd kill here for Quincy Crew. Yawar trying to work through the primal splits. PYW is attempting to run, but the astral step is back up. Quinn's in with the damage. They have the control. Quincy Crew strike back.
Oh, they needed that so badly. They catch the Medusa out of position. Team not there to back her up.
It will make it difficult for VICI Gaming to fight into it. Quincy Crew is going to take the lead here with Leslau charging in for the Roshan. See if they're able to do anything about this VICI Gaming.
Have a ward there. They see Old 11.
But they're going to look for the jump. Straight away, Quinn's up to the high ground. He's found Old 11. They've got the Hex locked down. They've been able to blow up the timber. That's the timber saw down. Quincy Crew Leslau. Tornado into the EMP. Leslau, he's going to fall here this time round. He's not able to survive. And
now
Poyo sweeping in with the Stone Gaze, looking towards Yawar. He's going to get caught in the Sunstrike. Yawar pops the BKB. It's not going to save it. Poyo's able to right-click him down. They're getting forced back. MSS has to TP out of this. Seeing the River Quinn. He's jumping out with the Simulate and the Astros that they may have been able to quickly dispatch of Old 11.
No, they don't have the BKB yet on the Death Prophet. This time, PYW does get the Vessel off onto her, and then she just gets evaporated in no time. And now it's a Medusa with an Aegis. Still continues to be a hard game.
Yeah. Quite comfortably here for VICI Gaming at 11K, 22-15. Quincy Cruz lineup, one that does get heavily punished with each and every bad fight that's taken now at this stage. Quinn getting onto PYW. There's no split. See if they can take out the Brew with a burst of the finger. They can. Bring down PYW. What more can they get? They're looking over towards DY in the river. Quinn on the chase. He's able to close the gap, sets up with the Yules. They'll be able to find themselves a second grab here. Quincy Crew.
Very nice. All these kills do matter. No, and they were trying to make the move because the Aegis was getting reclaimed right at that moment, so they were trying to catch them split up for a second there. But look at top wave. Like this is a tell right here. They know that Quincy Crew is trying to make something here when those creeps are just pushing that far in. Quincy Crew waiting patiently on the high ground though. Old 11, he's gonna go for the brunt force. Just walking right in.
It wants to start things off straight away. They get in with the jump onto the Invoker. They're looking to burst through Ori. They're able to do so. That's Ori out of the fight. They get the grab on Poyo. Straight away looking over towards the Deuce of Poyo. Puts the Stone Gaze in the Manta style. Quincy Crew, they'll start to kite it out to the side. Leslau keeping a lockdown onto DY with the Spirit Siphon. Another three-man silence laid down by Leslau. Poyo starting to run low on the mana. He's got the damage to force Yawar back. Yawar pops the BKB. He still can't quite get in there. Leslau gets blown up. Quinn jumps in over to PYW, but the Primal Split's still good to go. As the split's out, Quinn's held in place by the boulder. Triple kill for Poyo, as they just cannot kill or really threaten this Medusa, even with the Aegis gone.
And a great dispel. PYW with the Primal Split dispels the defensive Yules off of Quinn. He lands right in front of Deuce and just gets completely wrecked. And we see DY, they totally lock it. We've mentioned it a lot of times. He's just healing, restoring this Medusa's mana every single one of these fights.
Quincy Crew smoked up, looking to see if they can find a catch, maybe get a hero out on their own. As we see VICI Gaming, they've just done a very good job of not being caught like this. LOA tries to jump in, tries to set him on a Poyo. Quinn's coming in with a follow-up. They're committing everything onto the Deuce, and they're coming with the BKB and the Exorcism. They're staying on top of Poyo. Yawar charging as well with the BKB. Can they bring down this Medusa? They can't. Poyo just clean it up. 3 down. The curse will come out. It's not going to turn the tides of this fight, though, as MSS still falls. Quinn trying to run away. They've got the control from the Primal Split. They set him up in the air, ready to bring him down. He's got one more jump, but he can't even get it off. The cold snap immediately there from Ori. As it's a team wipe, they just clean up completely straight into Roshan. Once again, they just can't kill this Medusa. Poyo, he's just too damn farmed.
And just it's these holy lockets too. Just keeps getting healed, these sticks. And now 20 seconds till the Void Spirit's back up and they're just losing their whole base.
Yeah, pretty much 30k lead here. Second wave being taken, Quincy Crew, they'll probably pull it together for one last fight here. On the main stage, let's see what they can do. LOA, he's headed in. He's been caught by the Hex. That's the Lion gone. Leslau just getting shredded here by the damage out front. And there it is. GG is called. VICI Gaming take game 3 with that. The series is theirs 2-1 against Quincy Crew, as they'll be the ones moving on here. And my goodness, this game 2 and game 3 performance, there's no doubt about it. VICI Gaming absolutely playing with the thunder that you need to be able to carry you, continue on potentially quite far in this tournament.